can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. And it's Beverly in it. The point guard.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Listen, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Here's Adams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That's on Dwight Howard. And James Harden really an offense unto himself, as Greg was just talking about. They had a stat which combined three-pointer made and three-point makes created with a pass. Harden was... And Clark, it wasn't even close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of breaking down those analytics. But I tell you what, he does a great job of attacking and finding teammates for threes. I can put it simply that way.
On the wing, Harden. Ariza outside. Shoots from the corner. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Harden's got 5.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Rockets. Harden gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Durant. The 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. He has 5.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Beverly against Westbrook. And there's the call on Howell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already the second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Dwight Howard. It's Durant with the drive. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Durant's got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the pass to Roberson. Back to Durant. Westbrook with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Harden kicks to Jones. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Houston with a big group substitution here. Cabella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Jason Terry, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverley.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
Payne can't hit. Rockets trail by 3. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Feeds to Waiters. To the middle. Shot from 12. The Thunder with another miss.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
And Terry over to help. Payne dishes to Kanter. Now here's Payne. Lawson defending. Just 5 to shoot. Kanter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The wide open look here for Terry. Up again. And it's Brewer finishing it off.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
The Rockets shoot really well, 54% from the floor. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Ariza passes to Capella. Three-pointer, Lawson. They get it again. They set the pick. Goes up again. And the rejection by Ibaka. Tries from the block. And Westbrook with the nice bucket inside. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
That's tipped. Westbrook against Lawson. Ibaka outside. The feed to Robertson. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Harden with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Lets it go from the wing. Harden missing again.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. It's Harden with the drive. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Morrow. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Rockets trailed by 4. Harden kicks to Ariza. And here's Beverly. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Thunder making a change here. Cantor's checked in. And then for Houston, Jones checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for James Harden. Nice shot by Smith.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The shot's good from Cantor. And the Thunder lead by 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And the first one drops. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Zimmer. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Anthony Morris. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in, and it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverley. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Lawson at the elbow. Brewer is just to Lawson. Brewer the pass to Lawson. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
.40 seconds left now here in the second. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Durant. And Jones sends it back. And they're pushing it up. That's good. Terry's got 5.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
It's Durant with the drive, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Smith kicks to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
So on the floor for Houston. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the three, the small forward.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one's good. Westbrook's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
Westbrook passes to Collison. There's a good screen. Waiters. And the rejection by Harden. Four on the clock. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Singler. And that's now 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, and Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice the defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season, a second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game, but with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. And it's Andre Robertson in for Waiters. Here is Harden. 11 points in the game. And talking about Kyle Singler last season, Greg, good point you made. You would have thought the trade to the Thunder would have given him more minutes. You know, Clark, they were looking for floor stretching options with Kevin Durant out.
Yeah, but so late in the season, he needed to learn all the schemes, get integrated with all the other players. Those are just a few reasons why he was rarely given the chance to make an impact.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Harden has a wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Harden's got 13. Outside Durant. The shot misses. Smith with the defensive effort. And it's the Rockets on the break. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Beverly. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 3. Out to Ibaka. Left side, Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
In the corner, it's Brewer. Stolen by Durant. Adams dishes to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Roberson. Outside for Durant. 6 to shoot. Terrence Jones is checked in for Houston.
Substitution for the Rockets. Terrence Jones.
Harden against Westbrook. And Roberson kicks to Adams. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Houston.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's Capella missing. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Durant kicks to Collison. Pass to Kanter. The shot is off. Good D by Jones. Rockets trail by 3. Terry against Durant. And it's Terry off the drive. Great D that time from Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Foy with the ball. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. Here's Terry. He's got 7. For 3, Lawson. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 3. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And it's blocked by Adams. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Smith outside. Clock at 4. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 10 points for Smith.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Durant drawing the double team. Here's Adams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
And Howard with the stuff.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Andre Roberson.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
Now a timeout called by Houston. When you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster. Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Houston leading by 3.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Here's Westbrook with the teardrop. No good on the layup. And here's Harden for three. Another miss by Harden.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's sent back by Howard. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. The kick out to Westbrook. From 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And that one's good. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quickly.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Jones gets to Ariza. Al Harden shoots the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. For 3, Durant. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's the screen. Beverly wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside for Durant. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it again. Ibaka, this is to Durant. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Timeout call for Rockets. They're up by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 4. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, it's going to take them a miracle here, Kevin. I guess you fire up the quick 3 and then try to foul, but this is over.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.